Hey there, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the Indy metro area, stick around because we're talking about the latest trends in the housing market. Trust me, this won't be your typical boring market update, and make sure to stick around until the end for my tip to navigating this new market. If you're new here, let me itch my finger. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Cameron Geesaman with a little bit of a hoarse voice because I've been sick, but I'm a local Indy area resident and real estate agent. I love making videos like this for people like you that are thinking about moving to, from, or around the Indy metro area. All right, let's get started. You know that I love keeping my finger on the pulse of the housing market. So today we're looking at what's hot, what's cooling off, and what you need to know if you're planning on making a move in the near future. So first, let's dig into some numbers, but don't worry, I'm not going to drown you in stats. But I'm going to start with stats. The median home sales price in the Indy metro area in January of this year was $275,000. It jumped to $315 in June and then dropped a bit back down to $297 here in September. So we're looking at about a 8% net increase in median home sale prices since January. Now, before you panic about those rising prices, let's look at why this is happening. Demand has been strong. No surprise there. But we're seeing more homes hit the market recently, which means inventory is slowly starting to catch up. In January of this year, there were about 2,300 homes for sale here in the Indy metro area. And that number ballooned to 3,600 homes for sale in June, and then has decreased a bit to about 3,200 for sale in September. Now, buyers, that's good news for you. Sellers, it's still a strong market, but homes aren't flying off the shelves quite as fast as they were. So what does this mean for you? If you're buying a home, you have a bit more breathing room to find that perfect home, as there is more inventory out there now than there has been at the beginning of the year. Now, if you're selling, don't worry, homes are still selling quickly, but make sure yours is priced right to compete in today's market. Now let's talk about some of the popular north side cities and see what's going on there, as some areas are seeing more action than others. Fishers, Noblesville, Carmel, Westfield are four popular cities in the Indy North area and is called Hamilton County. So let's actually look at Hamilton County as a whole. As of last month, September, there were 686 homes for sale with an average days on the market of 12 days. Now, if we go back to January of this year, then there were 463 homes for sale with an average day on the market of 22. In June, the number of homes for sale was 632, with each home sitting an average of about 6 days on the market before it went pending or under contract. So what does all this mean? Well, we have more homes on the market now compared to June. Homes are taking longer to sell, which I think is due to the slight increase in the median sales price. Now, we can't talk about the housing market without mentioning interest rates. I know, not the most exciting topic, but it's important. Right now, mortgage rates are at around 6.4%, which is still historically low, but creeping up and the highest we've seen since mid-August of this year. If you're thinking about buying a home, locking in a rate sooner rather than later could save you a lot of money over the life of your loan. And sellers, keep in mind that rising rates might impact how many buyers are competing for your home. But don't stress, rates are still manageable and there are creative financial options available. Work with a good lender and you'll find a solution that fits your budget. All right, crystal ball time. I've always said I wish I had a crystal ball. What's coming for the rest of the year? Experts are predicting a steady but kind of slight increase nationwide in home prices. Nothing too crazy, but don't expect a dramatic drop. Now, Indy is one of those more stable markets compared to the big coastal cities, which is great news for buyers and sellers alike. After the election, no matter who wins, you can expect to see a slight uptick in inventory and probably a slight decrease in interest rates, which will lead to more buyers in the market. Expect inventory to keep rising as we head into fall, but demand should still stay strong too, especially with all the people moving to Indy for jobs and for quality of life. So whether you're buying or selling, now is still honestly a great time to make a move. So here's the takeaway from today's video. If you're buying, now is a great time to shop around as more homes come on the market. If you're wanting that quote deal, then I recommend that you look at houses that have been sitting on the market for, say, a few weeks or even longer, as there are more of those that are out there now than there really have been in the last few years. If you're selling, pricing your home right is key, as you only really have one chance to hit the market day one, and you don't want to overshoot it, as you may end up being that home that's sitting for a month or two that my buyers are looking at. If you're on the fence, reach out and I can help you decide what works best for you and your family. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Indy's real estate market, home tours, and more on this channel. And if you're looking to buy or sell in the Indy metro area in the next, say, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, I'd love to be your trusted real estate resource. I've helped hundreds of people just like you that watch my videos, then decide to move to the Indy metro area. If you want more information about moving to the Indy metro area, click on either this video here or this one here. Well, that's it for me today. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.